Yo, what's going on, guys? Robert Warshak here, and we've got a nice double PP mage for you updated. So originally we played this deck a while ago. Very fun, very memey deck. This kind of core of the combo is to Sunstrider, play a bunch of cheap spells, and then you mix in Pyroblast to the mix, so you get like 20 extra damage burst. Plus you have a bunch of chip damage and a bunch of randomly generated shit. You got the Prime, you got Deep Freezes, you got Power of Creation, you got Reno, you got SrAwA. So there's a lot of other sort of control factors. Plus you get the double PP action. Very memey deck. Very fun deck, lots of different ways you can build it. So with that, we're going to cover the deck, each and every card in the deck. From there, we're going to head into some ring games. You're going to see this kind of control combo mage in action. Very interesting, very funky deck. So Evocation, same reason we play this in basically any of our mage decks. It's very, very good at finding stuff, whether it be secrets or AoE or value or draw or direct damage. It's just a good card. Looking at Magic Trick, 1 mana discover a spell that costs 3 or less. Mages, like I said in our previous mage videos, they've got a lot of really good spells that cost less than 3, whether you're looking for Frost Nova, Arcane Intellect, Frost Bolts, more Magic Tricks, Evocation, Ray of Frost, Secrets, you know what I mean? There's just Magic Trick gives you just tons of options, a very versatile card. Ray of Frost, fantastic card, and one of the main combo uses for the Sunstrider, and that's because we run Incanter's Flow, and this reduces the cost of the spells in your deck by 1, so all of our Magic Tricks and Ray of Frost evocations, they all cost 0, allowing us to play a decent amount of spells in 1 turn. Originally there was 2 Incanter's Flows in the deck, but I learned that 1 is fine. It does the job just fine, and if we need more, we can Ray of Frost into 1 or evocation, or we can Magic Trick into 1 or evocation into 1, and that gets it done. But most of the time 2 flows just seem to be too much because we're not really playing any other spells that matter. We just need to get the spells a little bit cheaper and then we pop off. They don't necessarily have to all be 0. They just have to be cheaper to get the Sunstrider combo off. So Ray of Frosting costing 0 makes that basically happen. Ancient Mysteries, we get 0 mana spells from this as well. So we draw a secret, it costs 0. Sometimes we can hold on to that until Sunstrider, sometimes we can't. Depends on the matchup. Like for example, against Priest, we hold the 0 mana cards and then we combo off with Sunstrider and we just kill them in 1 turn. But against like Demon Hunter, Sunstrider is not our win condition, just living is our win condition. So it depends on the matchup. The Mage Prime, found in basically every single mage deck. There's no reason not to play this card. You literally can just win games. Doomsayer, this is how we live in the early stages of the game against aggro decks and Hunter. Being able to Doomsayer into Frost Nova or Doomsayer into Blizzard is still one of the oldest mage combos in the book to clear the board. In Canter's Flow, we went over that. Arcane Intellect drawing is good because the faster that this deck can draw, the more cards you have, the more options and kind of utility cards you can use to stay alive and piece together how you're going to win. Flame Ward, very good against aggro decks. Being able to deal 3 damage to all your opponent's minions after one of them hits you in the face is ideal. Frost Nova, freeze, 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 freeze. This is what this deck does best and what it does to keep you alive in order for you to piece together your combo and or get into the amazing Reno or get into the SrAwA, into the double Pyroblast. So Frost Nova is just an insane card. Ice Barrier keeps you alive. Again, when your hero is attacked, you get 8 armor. Staying alive is good. Blizzard, freeze, 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 freeze. Dealing 2 damage to all of your enemy minions and then freezing them. Again, keeping you alive. Sunstrider, we kind of went over that with the combo. Deep Freeze, I opted to run 1 Deep Freeze and only 2 Power of Creations because we're seeing a little bit less of the Warrior in the Demon Hunter. But if we see more Demon Hunter and more Warrior, we just tech out 1 Power of Creation. We put in 2 Deep Freezes. But right now, I figured 1 Deep Freeze was fine and 2 Power of Creations was slightly better. Geppetto. This is the other way that we really don't need to discount Sunstrider is because if we can Geppetto and we can hit SrAwA, it's really good. If we hit the Sunstrider, it's very good. Worst case, though, we hit like an Astromancer, and playing our 7 mana Prime for 1 mana is still very good because a lot of time you cast cards like Evocation, which adds more spells to our hand, and being able to play those spells because we didn't pay 7 mana for them, we only paid 1, is really good because we don't give a shit about the stats of the Prime, right? We play the Prime because he casts 5 random mage cards, which are all pretty, hopefully, high value. Power of Creation, discover a 6-cost minion, you summon 2 copies of it. It's just a good card. It can just win you games by itself, depending on what you get. Looking at stuff like Karen and the Commander and things like that. Reckless Rocketeer for 10 mana burst, or 10 damage burst. SrAwA, being able to take your opponent's life from basically 30 to 15 if you haven't put in any chip damage is really good, because remember, this is more of a combo deck, so we don't really need to put in chip damage because our early game is just drawing, staying alive, and piecing together the combo. And then we SrAwA double Pyroblast. double Pyroblast, one of the key cards in double PP Mage, double Pyroblast Mage. And this is one of our win conditions, but not the only win condition. It really just depends on the matchup. And then again, Reno, you play this in basically every single Mage deck ever. There's no really reason not to, even though I hate this card. I don't know why this isn't like, you know, just deciding tournament games at the start of your turn, cast a random spell. Like, okay. But either way, for as long as he's in the meta, I'm sure every mage will play him, and we got to do that because he's too good not to. So with that, if you enjoy the deck, like what you see, make sure to throw a comment, throw a like. It doesn't, you know, cost you anything, and it tells me you like the video, and I love reading that feedback and what you guys have to say about the deck and how well you do with it. So with that, let's head into the games. Enjoy, guys. I wouldn't have picked Counterspell there, because he still had like a decent amount of his deck. Oh yeah, I forgot to include the Geppetto and Caligos. Fuck, I'm sorry. My bad. I'll include it next game. What up, Draco? He cheated. Well, he like literally the whole game, I don't think he attacked face with any more than like 6 damage. All of the damage I took was him going Nether Breath face, Soulfire face, Soulfire, Soulfire. After he Alexed me from 30. So he like Alexed, did 30, and then just went Nether Breath, Soulfire, Netherwing. Like he never actually like attacked with a minion. Which is kind of sad. Dude, the sounds of the horns every time. Song's not bad, but it doesn't actually go on this station, so we have to take it off. The end is coming. Do you think Khadgar and Medivh will be in the shop again? Probably. They've been rotating more and more, like skins that have previously been in the game, back in the game. So I definitely can see them adding in things that people are going to pay for, because people pay for it with money, and as we know, Activision loves money a lot. Get some of that money. What's the better one? The Scribe or the this guy? I feel like this guy is more annoying, because he could kill the Scribes and then he could like breath and it kills all the 1/1s, but like we get 3/4s out of this. Also, the Harpy would have probably been the best. The Harpy and or the whirling guy. This timeline amuses me. I'm almost at lethal if I draw Sunstrider soon. I'll play this to make him think it's a counterspell or something. Dinner is served. If I get the Sunstrider, it will be. There's the big PP right here. This is good stuff. Wait a second. Did he randomly get that card? Yep. You will not attack, sir. You shall not move. You shall not move. Hey, stop that right now, mister. No, 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 no. We're not doing this thing today, boys. No, 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 no. What do you mean? What are you talking about? 2 apotheosises? Oh my god. No, no, no. And then you gave him taunt? Are you fucking kidding me? No. Rob, did you see the anime rendition of the Twin Slice Babe I had commissioned? No. I would like to see it though. Slide into my DMs, please. Slide in, sir.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
He gets Blizzard. Okay. Okay, whatever. Fucking priest, dude.
Watch closely as I make everyone disappear.
Oh, ooh, woo. That's good shit. The only thing that kind of freaks me out is her hands are at her side, but then her hands are coming up. So it doesn't look like those are her hands. Like, you know those are her hands, but if you could see the bend in the elbow, then it would look fine. Or the hands were slightly farther apart. That's the only thing. Besides that, it's good. Are you fucking serious, dude? What happened? So I grave runed. Hold on. What did Reno do? Wow, never gonna be able to unsee that. That's the first thing that caught my eye. I was like, are those even her hands? No, but the rest of it's it's good. I like it. Rob, you've ruined it! I tried to share with you something great. And now it's ruined! Rob, you bastard. What if I put in, instead of Caligos, I put in Alex, so I can Alex him? Because I feel like we don't have a lot of chip damage in this. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna put, instead of a Caligos, we're gonna do an Alex. Because you can stop and stare, so it's either a flame, it's actually, there's only ice barrier left, so we know that's an ice barrier.
Wanna blow something up?
Help me, I've been cursed. Death is rolling in every verse. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Toss one ice barrier for Alex and Caligos. I don't think I need Caligos that bad. What is Caligos doesn't do anything that that helps me with the combo. Like having a 1/1 Caligos, I get to, the best thing he does is discover me a spell. And then I can play a Pyroblast for 0 mana, but then I still can't play another Pyroblast. Because it costs 10, because I took out the other shit.
Hoo-hoo, yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah, that's right, he got another one. Fuck me. Man, he would be so dead if you wouldn't have gotten 2 ice barriers from me. That's 16 extra life. He'd be at like 14 right now, then I could just go Pyroblast, Pyroblast, he's dead. This is why I need Alex. Discover 1 free spell? I don't need to discover a spell. I play spells in my deck that are good. You know what I mean? I don't need, like, there's no spell that he discovers that I don't already, like, have and or, like, would, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a... unnecessary. Could have Flame Warded there to fill up my hand more at the Evocation, but I want to save some 1-mana cards for the Sunstrider. Evocation, get more Pyroblast. I'm not really worried about it.
Energy, power. My people are addicted to it.
Okay. Alright, well, that's all my mana. Oh, there goes all my mana, chat.
The void is filled with many whispers.
Buddy do the propaganda. I don't think it's Gadgets and Auctioneer. Maybe it is, though. I'm not playing this because you can just destroy the board. The Plague. Oh yeah, this came off randomly generated. Feels bad, man. Go Plague. It'll be good, I promise. Wow, 48 units. You guys popped off in Stream Raiders. Jesus. Homie, I promise. It'll be good. Spreading Plague. I promise you. Nothing bad could happen if you spreading Plague. What up, Mad? Breath? Breath Holy Nova? I guess I should have picked the 5/5s then. Not terrible, though. Not the end of the world.
My spellbook, I'm out of cards.
If I play this, you know he's gonna Plague. Man, this guy refuses to throw down a Plague, doesn't he? Wait, what?
I'm out of cards.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
That actually fucked me a lot. Because now the cards aren't reduced for the Sunstrider. So now I can't even do the combo anymore. Wow. Thanks, game. I hate this card so much. That plot twist ruined me. It ruined me.
We are all bound to fate.
So the question is now, do I Evocation first, or do I play this and then Evocation because it opens up more spots? I Evocation first. I got 2 1-mana cards. That's not enough. I needed this to be 0 mana, which it was, which would allowed me to play Deep Freeze this turn and something cool, but now I can't do that. I also have to trade this off because he can Shadow Madness and then trade into my Water Ellie. So now I have to, I don't know. The stuff not being discounted is bad. So maybe I do need the Incanter's Flow in the deck. Because like having that basically allowed me to do like the cool stuff with the Sunstrider. But without the Incanter's Flow, I can't do the stuff. So what would I take out to make room to have, like, maybe I just need one Incanter's Flow. Yeah, let's just run one flow. Posture check? Alright. Your posture. The shuffle your hand into your deck lost you the game. Yeah, it didn't really help me, did it? Definitely did not help me. This could do a lot though. This guy can do a lot. Well, I told him I have a Vaporize now. I just got 3 minions, which is a Caligos. Not bad. We can still win. It's Mage, so I can win. This is a winning line. I do the battles in between Hearthstone games. I can't bring up the battle during a Hearthstone game because it ruins the video for YouTube. And I value Hearthstone YouTube games and content much more than a game that people hardly play anymore. But we will do it upbeat. In between games. You just gotta remind me towards the end of this game. Sometimes I queue up immediately. This guy's thinking he must not have a great answer. If he had Spreading Plague, I feel like he would just play it, right? So, for example, let's say he trades the 8 lives, he trades this into the Prime, of course, right? Then we have 8, 6, 14, 14, loses 2, 12, 26. He gets vaporized. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. You literally knew it was a Vaporize. It told you there was a Vaporize. Oh, you just wanted to get the secret out of the way. Okay, alright, that makes sense. No, don't draw cards. What the fuck? Reno, fuck off. Oh my god. Evocation. And then question now. Do I Pyroblast him in the head, or do I Conjurer's Calling this? I Conjuring it, right? So it's harder to deal with. What'd you top deck?
We are all bound to
Okay.
fate.
So now I Conjuring the 7/7 again? What is this? He's gonna do Lifesteal, isn't he? Reno the Goose. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, get it done. Summon an 8/8. Why? Don't you dare give my opponent's minion a buff. Oh my god. Reno! You're like literally, fuck you, Reno! You are literally making me lose this game. Frog hit the 8-1.
Care to dance with death?
11 mana Pyroblast, easy. Cool. I couldn't do shit with that anyway. How much damage is this? That's 7, 14, 19, 20. We got him, didn't we? As long as Reno doesn't kill my minions, we win. We got him. Oh my god. We won, chat. We just won. Y'all counted me out. I know y'all counted me out. Never count me out. It's always in the plan. There's always a plan. When you doubt the plan, that's when the plan never works. But if you have the plan and you stick to the plan, you still beat them down.